the famous McLaren's bar. Right here, this is our famous booth, the hero booth, where we sit.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 stories behind your favorite How I Met Your Mother scenes.
There's a girl in your bed. And a pineapple. Am I the only one who's curious about the pineapple?
For this list, we'll be looking at reported behind-the-scenes trivia and facts about some of the more memorable scenes from Ted's long story about the love of his life. We'll be discussing major plot points, so a spoiler warning is in effect. What was your favorite scene from How I Met Your Mother? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, finale scene filmed in season 2. In the early seasons of How I Met Your Mother, you would frequently see Ted's kids interacting with the narrator, asking him questions or commenting on his stories.
Okay, where were we? It was June of 2006, and life had just taken an unexpected turn.
Dad, can't you just skip ahead to the part where you meet Mom? I feel like you've been talking for like a year.
Since people change appearance over time, this created a logistical issue for the actors who portray Ted's kids.
We shot that 9 years ago because David Henry, who plays my brother, was growing so fast that, it takes place in one story. So we were like, oh my God, he grew 4 shoe sizes and his voice dropped. What's happening?
Carter Bays and Craig Thomas, creators of the sitcom, always knew the show would end with the kids talking about Robin.
Yeah, we realized that they were getting older, and we in hopes that would be a problem that we'd have to face, we taped them.
To ensure they looked the same age as they did at the beginning of the series, they shot the very final scene during production of season 2 and held onto it until How I Met Your Mother ultimately ended in 2014 with season 9.
The point of the story is that
you totally have the hots for Aunt Robin.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You're grounded.
Number 9, The Real Proposal. By the time season 2 rolled along, fans learned how much of a romantic Ted was.
No, seriously, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Where do you see yourself?
Honestly, in 5 years, I probably want to be married.
So when 2 glasses of champagne are delivered to the table, Robin discovers an engagement ring in hers and proceeds to freak out.
No, Ted, you cannot do this to me, no.
What are you talking about?
This is what I'm talking about. What is this doing in my champagne?
When Ted tells her it's not his, a background actor claims it belongs to him and proceeds to propose to the woman sitting with him.
That's not mine.
Then whose is it?
It's mine. Jana, will you marry me?
Yes.
On the surface, this might look like a simple plot device. In reality, it was a setup for a real proposal. The man giving the proposal, Timothy Russo, was friends with staff writer Matt Kuhn, who got Tim and his girlfriend, Jana Rugen, booked as extras on the show.
Him is Pete and Jana, Lucille.
Everyone on the set knew what was going on. Right. Everyone on the show knew what was happening. They all knew, it was perfectly planned.
Watch it again and look at Kobe Smulder's look of surprise. Number 8, Neil Patrick Harris and chopsticks. Have you mastered the art of eating food with chopsticks? If not, you have something in common with Barney Stinson. Throughout the course of the show, the 5 friends can be seen using chopsticks to eat various Asian dishes.
I'm pretty sure this is a mixtape you made me in sophomore year.
Yeah, right.
Lily, your apartment makes the best Shanghai dumplings.
I love you, Lily. Happy Valentine's Day, 1998.
If you look closely enough, you'll spot Barney trying unsuccessfully to get food into his mouth. It's been said that Neil Patrick Harris reportedly has difficulty eating with chopsticks, so the writers decided to poke some fun at the actor by putting Barney in these situations. It's also been said that they thought it would be a funny running gag. Perhaps it's a bit of both? He does seemingly get the last laugh though, as we see him successfully use the wooden utensils in the season 7 episode Ducky Tie.
Yeah, they have a school there. It's a 6-month course. They teach you everything.
How do you know that?
Maybe I looked it up in my phone just now. Then again, maybe not.
Number 7, dogs written out of the show. Quick question, how many dogs did Robin have?
I've got 5 dogs.
Not good, not good.
You must really love dogs if you have 5 of them in an apartment. Yet after the events of the season 2 episode Stuff, the dogs were conveniently written out of the show. Although it fit with the plot of the episode, the real reason for getting rid of the dogs had to do with actor Josh Radnor's allergies.
Freckles, sit, yeah.
So you never keep anything your ex-boyfriends gave you?
Nope. Well, except for my dogs.
Prior to that episode, Radnor had dealt with the ailment using Claritin. But after paramedics had to be called to help with a severe reaction during the filming of one episode, the dogs were written out of the show.
I gave my dogs away to my aunt.
You what?
Yeah. Just for a few months as a test run, but I think it's for the best.
Wow.
Number 6, Barney's Have You Met Ted line? Have you met Carter? It just doesn't have the same zing to it as the one we know. Fans learned early on that Barney Stinson was a character who had his fair share of pickup lines. During the pilot, he randomly chooses a woman from the bar and asks her,
"Hi, have you met Ted?"
It's definitely one of Barney's far more tame pickup lines, but nonetheless has a great backstory. When Carter Bays was a writer for The Late Show with David Letterman, he, along with other members, would hang out at McGee's, which is one of the bars that inspired McLaren's. Bay's co-worker, Justin Stengel, would apparently use that exact pickup line to introduce girls to Carter.
Scoping.
Man, you're a dork.
Target acquired! And now it's time we play a little game I like to call Have You Met Ted?
Number 5. Jason Segel didn't know Marshall's dad died. One of the hallmarks of great situational comedy is the ability to pivot from comedic bits to serious moments without seeming contrived.
I gotta call my dad and tell him the good news.
Natalie puts the ball on the 44-yard line.
If you're fertile, then that means I'm the problem.
One of the best examples of this came in the season 6 episode Bad News. After playing with a countdown of numbers throughout the episode, the very end sees Marshall learning that his dad has passed away unexpectedly.
Your father, he had a heart attack. He didn't make it.
My dad's dead?
What some may not know is until the day of shooting, Jason Segel thought Allison Hannigan's Lily was going to tell him she was pregnant. Segel specifically asked not to be told the specifics and chose to just react to Lily's news.
I'm not ready for this.
It gave us one of the most genuine moments in the show's 9-year run. Number 4, the Conan O'Brien cameo. When you look back at the high-profile guest stars that appeared on this show, it's easy to recall the likes of Jennifer Lopez, Britney Spears, or even the Captain Kyle MacLachlan.
Boys, great to see you. Looking smart. Have a wonderful time tonight, okay? Okay.
That man is terrifying.
Everything he said was nice, but I'm profoundly scared.
Keep smiling, he can still see us.
But do you remember when Conan O'Brien was on How I Met Your Mother? Conan apparently won a charity auction to appear on the series. The writers wanted to give him a bigger story, but he thought it could elicit more laughs if he just appeared as a background actor.
I just envy you. I've never made out with 2 women at the same time. That's incredible.
Not yet, you haven't.
All right.
If you look closely during one of the bar scenes in season 7's No Pressure episode, you'll spot the famous late-night host sporting a leather jacket and holding a beer.
So, there really is a sex tape.
No spoken lines, just a reaction to Barney's panic. Number 3, the alternate ending. After 9 years of listening to Ted tell his story, we finally got to hear him say,
"And that, kids, is how I met your mother."
For many fans, however, it was not the happy ending they were looking for.
Even then, in what can only be called the worst of times, all I could do was thank God. Thank every God there is or ever was or will be, and the whole universe and anyone else I could possibly thank.
They felt the story had been dragging on for years, and when we finally got to meet her, they killed her off and put Ted and Robin back together. Some viewers felt the entire Robin thing was shoehorned in to satisfy the writer's original series finale vision.
Everyone cared, everyone had an opinion, and we debated it amongst ourselves, and it could have gone either way. We had multiple things we were working on for what the ending could be. One of them had been for years long.
An alternate ending was included in the season's DVD release. No new footage was shot, but it was edited in such a way that the mother remained alive and Ted never went back to Robin.
Hi.
Hi.
See? Easy. And that, kids, is how I met your mother.
Number 2, the pineapple incident explained.
I'll tell you the thing that I'm sort of, I know that like on the DVD we revealed the pineapple, and that was a moment for me that there was a wistful like, oh, should we have done that?
In a mid-season 1 episode, Ted wakes up to find a strange woman in his bed and a pineapple on his nightstand.
So there were some unanswered questions. How much did I drink? How did I sprain my ankle? And who was this girl in my bed?
As the story unfolds, the narrator tells the viewer that they never did get an answer about the pineapple, but that's not entirely accurate.
Really? Like that case from 8 years ago you still haven't cracked?
I'm calling it. Damn it! My greatest failure.
A deleted scene from the season 9 episode Daisy gave us the origin story we wanted. We come to learn that Ted actually stole the pineapple from the captain, who had put one outside his door at his home in the city.
What's with the pineapple? Oh, it's an old sea captain's tradition. To put a pineapple on your porch is a symbol of hospitality.
A drunken Ted can be seen laughing hysterically as he takes the fruit from the doorstep. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the mother reveal. It only took 184 episodes before we finally got to see who the mother of Ted's kids was.
Guys, say hi to Kristen Milioti.
During the season 8 finale, we see a woman with a yellow umbrella approach a ticket booth, and as the camera pans up, fans rejoice as that elusive question is finally answered.
Hi, 1 ticket to Farhampton, please.
To further help conceal who the mother was, the show chose not to cast extras in the train station scene. Instead, all of the background actors were members of the show's production team.
Shot on a separate soundstage because they wanted to keep it in secret, and all of the extras were producers and writers and crew members from the show. So there was like it was all intimate, like a giant family.
All hard copies of the script for the episode were destroyed to help maintain the secrecy of who she was. Fans would then learn plenty more about her in the show's final season.
Look, I've got a situation here. I think that I have been holding myself back from falling in love again. And I think it's because I can't let you go.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.